Indonesia isn't what you think. Hidden worlds you never knew existed. This country has fire that burns blue, dragons that can kill with one bite, and over 17,000 islands, many still unexplored. But here's the truth. Most people only see a tiny piece of it, because beyond the beaches and Instagram spots, there's a version of Indonesia almost nobody talks about. Today, you're about to see it. Indonesia sits on one of the most dangerous zones on Earth, the Pacific Ring of Fire. With over 130 active volcanoes, this country is literally alive. But one of them breaks reality. At night, fire erupts from the ground, burning bright blue. This is the Ijen volcano. Those flames aren't lava. They're burning sulfuric gas, reaching temperatures hot enough to melt metal. And people actually work here, mining sulfur by hand in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Now imagine standing just meters away from a real-life dragon. On a remote Indonesian island lives the Komodo dragon, the largest lizard on Earth. But it's not just big, it's deadly. One bite releases venom that slowly shuts down its prey, and once it locks onto a target, it doesn't stop. This isn't a movie, this is real life. Everyone talks about Bali, but Indonesia has thousands of islands that look even more unreal. Some with water so clear it doesn't even look real. Others covered in massive rock formations like something from another planet. Places like Belitung Island, where giant granite boulders sit on white sand beaches, creating landscapes you won't see anywhere else. And the craziest part? Most travelers never go there. Long before modern cities, Indonesia was home to powerful ancient kingdoms, and they left behind something incredible. Hidden in the jungle stands Borobudur, the largest Buddhist temple in the world, built over 1,000 years ago with millions of stone blocks. Not far from it is Prambanan, a massive Hindu temple complex, rising like something out of a legend. These places aren't just beautiful, they tell stories of a civilization most people know nothing about. Now let's switch completely, from ancient temples to one of the busiest cities on Earth, Jakarta. A city where millions of people move every single day, but sometimes barely move at all. Traffic here is legendary, but beyond the chaos is a city full of culture, food, and history. From massive mosques to colonial architecture to street food that never sleeps. Jakarta isn't calm, it's alive. Now back to Bali, but not the version you see on Instagram. Beyond the crowds, there's a different world. Rice terraces that flow like green waves, built using a system older than most countries. Temples sitting on cliffs above crashing oceans, and a culture deeply connected to nature, spirit, and balance. This is the Bali most people miss. Then there's Mount Bromo, a volcano surrounded by a sea of sand. At sunrise, everything changes. The sky lights up, fog rolls through the valleys, and the entire landscape looks unreal. It's not just a view, it's an experience you feel. No cars, no noise, just ocean and freedom. Welcome to the Gili Islands. 3 small islands with some of the clearest water you'll ever see. You move by bicycle or horse cart. Days are slow, sunsets are unreal, and underwater is a completely different world. If you think you've seen beautiful oceans before, think again. Wakatobi National Park is one of the most biodiverse marine ecosystems on Earth. Thousands of species living in crystal clear water, coral reefs that stretch for miles. This isn't just a destination, it's a hidden world beneath the surface. Indonesia isn't just a country. It's thousands of worlds all in one place, from fire that burns blue to dragons that still roam the earth, to islands that feel untouched by time. And the truth is, we've only scratched the surface, because there are still places here that most people will never see. And one of them might just be the most beautiful place on Earth. But that is a story for the next video.